San Marcos Corridor News is back to bring you the Corridor Weekly News Recap. Videos covering the biggest stories in Hays County every week. I'm Jaira Simpson. Let's dive into the news for the week of February 28th from the Innovation Corridor. In breaking news, officers from the Kyle Police Department arrested Blanco Vista Elementary second grade teacher Andrew Paulmore on Tuesday, March 1st. According to the KPD, following an exhaustive investigation by law enforcement officers, Paulmore was charged with 2 counts of indecency with a child, a third-degree felony, and 2 counts of improper relationship between an educator and student, a second-degree felony. In the early morning hours of February 26, Hays County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to a residence in Wimberley regarding an abandoned 911 call and welfare concern. During their investigation, deputies located a deceased female inside the residence, identified as Sarah Coonsley. Deputies arrested Sarah's son, Jeremiah Coonsley, for murder. The case is being actively investigated and there are no other details to release at this time. Based on a new Texas law, Hays County has created the Adult Sexual Assault Response Team. The effort, led by Precinct 4 Commissioner Walt Smith, brings together law enforcement, the Criminal Prosecutor's Office, a sexual assault nurse examiner, and a mental health provider. The Hays County Health Department has recognized that we will soon be entering the 3rd year of the pandemic. The department will be changing the reporting of COVID-19 data to align with how the CDC calculates if a community has high, medium, or low transmission. Texas State football continues to round out its coaching staff as Brian Hamilton, previously the tight ends coach, has moved to oversee the offensive line while Boone Felt has been promoted to tight ends coach. The 2022 Democratic Party election wrapped up on March 1st, and the unofficial results have been released. Voters have selected several candidates to be on the November 2022 election ballot, while others will be seen again for the runoff election. In Hays County, only 8.2% of the registered voters showed up to the polls. Locally, in the Democratic primary, incumbent Ruben Becerra beat Brandon Burleson in the race for Hays County Judge. Aaron Zwiener led the race for Democratic State Representative of District 45. In the Republican primary election, Mike Gonzalez won his position on the November 2022 ballot for County Commissioner of Precinct 2. Incumbent Walt Smith secured the majority vote for County Commissioner of Precinct 4. In the November 2022 election, incumbent Greg Abbott will face Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke in the race for Texas governor. An in-depth primary election recap and a full copy of the unofficial results can be found on our website. Thank you for tuning in to the Corridor News Weekly Recap, sponsored by LaCima. Please follow us on Facebook or Twitter and subscribe to our daily newsletter to always stay updated on local news. More information on these stories and other news and events happening around Hays County can be found at smcorridornews.com.